Van life. It's been defined as the continuous, everlasting void of living in a van. And if van life is calling you, then you should check out vandoit.com. Van Do It can be used as a primary vehicle with 7-passenger seating, convertible to a camper van, or anywhere in between. Go ahead, give our site and blog a gander. We assure you, it's going to make you say, you Van Do It. 816-944-2229. Or check us out at vandoit.com.
I'm Gary.
And this is Austin.
And we are Midwest Mics coming back at you. Man, what another great interview there with Coach Farris from now Lee Summit High School, but we know him from Grandview.
And that's a guy that probably has a million more stories to tell.
Oh, yeah.
I think he probably could have kept going for another 2 hours or so, you know.
Easily.
He's got a lot. It's all the years and just coaching, and I was more than happy just to kind of let him go and let him talk about it, man. It's really it's a rich history that he's involved with. So very cool to have him on the show.
Yeah, definitely. So moving on to a little college football this last weekend. The Iowa Hawkeyes did defeat the Iowa State Cyclones, which I believe I said that was going to happen. I think I said that last week, didn't I?
What was the score you called?
I think I said they'd win by a touchdown, which they won by 1. I think I said like 24-17.
You want me to V-call Josh?
Nah, we'll
I was going to let Josh give me a little, kick in the back or something.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe another week. But yeah, the game was great. There was actually
It's still going.
Yeah, a guy that put up a sign that said Venmo money for Busch Light.
There you go.
And there you see it. He put it up on College Game Day, which was live from Ames, Iowa. And he actually got $36,000, it says there, and he donated it to charity instead of spending it on beer.
Well, and Iowa people, as we said, are great, right?
They are. They're fantastic.
And originally it started out his friends were just, donating $400, like he got up to $400.
Yeah.
And then it started growing, and it finally got up to like $1,900. And he tweeted it out, okay, here's what I'm really going to do with the money. And then it just blew up. And you can read the story. I found that if you go to Tom Van Haren, HAVANHAREN, an ESPN staff writer, you can read about the story. But unbelievable how things just spur of the moment pop up. And, that was like the longest. It was like your game this week, the longest game. I mean, your first quarter at Shawnee Mission East game was 20 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
How long was the first half or quarter in that game? It started to what time did the game start?
3 o'clock, our time, Central Time.
What time did it end?
See, I don't even know because, and I was a little frustrated myself because I had told my daughter I would take her and a friend to the movies that evening, right? So
did you ruin their plans?
No, I did not.
Okay,
because,
good. All right, let's.
Yeah,
there we go.
Because all of a sudden, they go into that first weather delay, and I'm like, whatever. Well, we had already bought tickets for a 7:30 movie. I'm thinking the game starts at 3 o'clock. We live 10 minutes from the theater. No problem. 7:30 movie, no problem, right? Well, then the second weather delay hits, and I find out they're going to restart the game about 6:50.
You start getting shaky?
Yeah, and I'm like, well.
Did you need a highball?
I needed something. But no, I did fulfill my commitment to my daughter and took her and her friend to see It 2, Chapter 2. I hadn't even seen the first one. I didn't enjoy it, but I'm not a fan of horror movies personally. But my daughter and her friend liked it.
I liked the first one a lot.
Did you? I've never seen it.
I haven't seen the second one. The first one's really cool. I thought the TV one was pretty cool too.
Yeah, my daughter and her friend enjoyed it, and that's what's important in life, right?
My familiarity with the It title is from the Munsters.
Yeah, there you go.
It in the Munsters.
Yeah.
You guys are young.
I'm totally lost on that. I know Munsters, but I don't know who is it. Was it? No, I'm thinking Adams Family.
Oh, Adams Family is what it was. Yeah, not Munsters.
Adams Family is the hand, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. I see. I'm getting old.
And there's a new Adams Family coming out, by the way.
Oh yeah, there is.
Little
Anyway, so I did my dad duty. So I did not see the pretty much entire Iowa State game.
Right now, Iowa's losing 7-3.
Well, they're not actually because it's already over. They won 18-17. So I was right on Iowa State only scoring 17.
Well, it is on right now, though.
Yeah, it is. It is on here in the studio,
Vegas
and we're watching it.
Vegas is pretty right on.
Yeah, I took Iowa -2, and
it's not a bad bet. I mean, really not.
Oh,
I told you that when you texted me. You're
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good bet. It's gonna be a good game. And you're like, I know.
I didn't want it to be a good game. I wanted Iowa to whoop them.
Blow them out. Yeah, they played really
But anyway,
tough,
so I do need to, next time I see Tyler, give him a hard time about that. By the way, follow him. You can tweet him at Tyler Mikes, TYLERMICS, and tell him how much Iowa State sucks.
Perfect.
Hey, what about them Jayhawks? I'll tell you how many people were off the Les Miles bandwagon after the junior college lost two games ago. Now, how many tickets were sold for this upcoming game?
Oh, it'll be packed out there this weekend.
Who they play this weekend?
I don't know, but it'll be
They
packed.
starting Big 12 play yet?
I don't think so. I think they got one more.
Packed out house. They're gonna win.
You know who they play, Jim? this weekend?
OU. Oh crap! No, it's not OU.
Is it West Virginia this week?
Oh, they might be West Virginia.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, there's still some chances there, Gary. Carl.
Whoa.
Oh, West Virginia, huh?
They got a shot. I don't know what the line
do.
is. They got a shot. They
They do.
You know, it's
Mizzou
hard
put
to-
the
It is
beat
West
down on
Virginia
those
this
dudes.
week.
Yeah. All right, West Virginia
no,
and
no,
Kansas.
No. Hold on. Yeah, no, it is. It's hard for me to keep up with the teams I like because I'm always trying to keep up with the games we're doing or
Yeah.
scores in high school. But, yeah, so right now the score of the West Virginia KU game is 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
They haven't started yet.
0.
Just so,
So-
Missouri put a beating on those dudes. So come on, Kansas. You guys
Yeah.
got the KU has the same record as Missouri right now, which is very impressive.
It is. It is.
So 2-1. So right.
So
Yeah,
speaking
2-1.
of,
Okay,
Jim-
here's the rest of their schedule real quick. West Virginia this week.
maybe
At TCU.
no.
Oklahoma at Kansas.
No.
Wouldn't that be weird?
They're gonna-
KU has had some really good games with some top teams
No.
over the last couple of years. It's been a close game on some
Oklahoma
of
beats them by 30.
these. I know, but I'm just saying it's fun.
Easy. Jalen Hurts is Heisman.
Then at Texas.
No.
Then Texas Tech comes into Kansas.
No.
K-State,
Maybe.
Kansas.
Mm.
It's at
K-State
Kansas.
K-State's looking good, too. They
Hey,
got a road SEC win.
Herb Street had KU as the best, most improved or something.
I did see that.
And
Biggest game of the
K-State,
week.
number 5. So then Oklahoma State, Iowa State, and finish up with Baylor at home.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
I still think they don't get that fourth win. I still think they stop at 3.
Do we even talk about Missouri this week? I mean,
They
played-
played Southeast Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Put a whooping
moving on to high school football here in the area. I want to give a shout out to Park Hill South. They beat St. Joe Central on the Midwest Mike's game of the week last week. Tyler was out there, had another great night of coverage, as well as so did the U. U-Click TV was out there broadcasting the game. Also, Matt Suchanik, and I hope I'm saying that name right, from Park Hill South High School was the player of the game for that team. And Quentin Trotter from St. Joe Central was the player of the game for them.
Was it who? I can't remember. Did you see the 99-yard touchdown return highlight I put out?
The return. Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, that was a botched play. I mean, it was a fumbled kind of catch, and if that doesn't happen, that run doesn't. You know, those kind of plays either go really big for you or really big against you. Meaning, okay, I fumbled it around now, and it ends up in the hands of, the kickoff team, and then it's a touchdown. But it went the other way, 99 yards. Really, the only offense Central and Coach Trotter had, but still working, still building. I got faith in Trotter. I just,
I do too.
I think
think he has that program headed in the right direction. I just think they were a little overmatched that night, and don't lose faith. Just I hate to steal a cliche right now, but trust the process. Because Coach Trotter, and right. I don't want to say nothing bad about Coach Wilmus either. I mean, Coach Wilmus did a great job. He's done a great job taking over Park Hill South first year. Those guys are 2-1, and a chance to win another game this week.
Yeah, it was a good week. Our games on the U weren't that grand, but you're going to have that when we're trying to cover different teams for different reasons than a lot of people out there, and so everybody deserves a little attention.
Yeah,
they do.
Sure.
They do, and that's one reason why you pick the games you do for uclicktv.com. And we pick the games we do for Midwest Mike's Game of the Week.
We think alike because we don't even talk about it.
We don't. I mean, I shoot you a text, what was it, late Sunday evening?
And I'm like, wow, I'm thinking about doing that game. But mine was because we hired a guy that is a graduate from Mill Valley.
Yeah. I
don't know what yours was.
Yeah, no, we just looking at the games, and we wanted to do a Kansas game this week because we did a Missouri game last week. We're trying to bounce back and forth. And we don't have the ability to cover multiple games like the U. We don't have the budget, so to speak.
Really, Austin's tipping me off.
Oh, yeah. Is he?
He's tipping me off.
Yeah, so I sent you a text. And so the game that we chose, and it will also be broadcast on the U, is Bishop Miege at Mill Valley. Bishop Miege being 2-0. Mill Valley is 1-1. An early season unexpected loss for them. But I really feel like that's going to be a good football game, and you can watch the entire game at uclicktv.com or from any Amazon, Roku device, Apple TV, all those things. And you can also check out highlights, on the UClick TV Twitter, Facebook, all those things. And then Tyler on our Snapchat, which is under Midwest Mike's, we'll have interviews post-game with each coach and player of the game from each side.
It's going to be a really, really good game. Friend of the show, Coach Holmes, and Bishop Miege being 2-0. I mean,
both coaches have been on the show.
That's not a surprise.
And been great.
Yeah.
And you've got to love the coach over Miege. I mean, an alma mater, just all around Miege guy.
He's the guy.
The only way I think he'll leave there is if he's dismissed.
I think, and this is just me talking, I think that if Rockhurst made the right offer, he would go.
It's tough.
But it'll be tough. But, yeah, if Rockhurst made the right offer, he'd think about it. But anyway, Bishop Miege at Mill Valley, Midwest Mike's Game of the Week. Hashtag Midwest Mike's GOW to talk about that on Twitter. We want to hear what the fans think, and so tweet that out, get that trending. And, Tyler will be out there. Maybe even talk to some fans of either school and get them on our Snapchat and give them a shout-out.
Does he have his
what was that?
Does he have his does he have his shirt?
Somebody's tired.
Does he have his Midwest Mike shirt?
He does not
Look
yet.
for him in his Midwest Mike shirt.
He does not have it yet.
You gotta buy one, dude. I'm not buying one.
No,
I already got one.
I'm paying for 2 houses right now.
I know. Tyler said he was going to buy one, and then he hasn't.
Right, you're
but
off
anyway.
the hook.
Anyway, Tyler is doing a fantastic job in his coverage of these high school games for us.
It's kind of cool watching on Snapchat.
It is. I enjoy it.
All right.
What's cool. Snapchat?
Snapchat.
On,
it is
man.
an app.
All right.
Anyway.
2015.
But Joel Appleby, who is the head coach at Mill Valley, his athletic director sent us a quote from him about them being selected. So I'm going to read this. This is the direct quote, from Joel Appleby. It says, "We are honored that Mill Valley has been selected to the Midwest Mike's Game of the Week. We are excited for another tough EKL opponent in Bishop Miege. We want to thank all the guys from Midwest Mike's and what they do to promote high school athletics." End quote. So thank you, Coach Appleby, for taking the time to send us that. I did talk to Coach Holmes earlier in the week, friend of the show, like I said.
Yep.
So I don't have an exact quote, but he said